Hey everybody, it's JLantis here and welcome back to another tutorial, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to repaint Meeshell Mermaid's accessories and check out part 1 on how to restyle her hair. Alright, let's get started. So we're gonna start off with her chest piece, and even though this restyle is partially inspired by her artwork, there's not much to follow. So I'm just gonna make it my own take and repaint it according to my style, so you guys don't exactly have to follow this and just be creative and paint crazy colors. Now we're going to start out by mixing a bit of red, white, and a mustard yellow and try to match that orange coral color on her chest piece. Then we're going to fill in and paint over the remaining coral accents. We'll also be painting the starfishes using the same color. Now we're going to mix some blues, greens, pink, and purple for her tiara. Now this part is mainly freestyle. It doesn't matter what accent have what color, it's all up to you, but I suggest you just think ahead before you start painting, like which accent is going to get which color so that they don't clash. For me, I decided to make the stars mainly blue and pink and some purple shells, and some greeneries for the seaweed, and topping everything off with the coral accent. For the back, I don't want to leave it blank, so I'm just going to put some coral and seaweed accent to it. Now we can continue with our chest piece and fill in the other details. Moving on to her shoes, I'm still sticking with the main color scheme as the rest of her accessories, so everything goes together uniformly. As a little tribute to my Queen Ariel, I tried to make all the clamshells on her purple. I'm also going to be using a little bit of gold metallic paint to bring some of that gold from her chest piece onto her shoes. For the pearls on the side, each main color gets 2 pearls each in random order. For her heels, I'm using this pale blue shimmer paint so it gives off that shimmery scales underwater effect. This part is optional, but I also coated her chest piece and her bracelet with metallic gold to give that extra sheen. Once all the paint are set, we're going to do a final shimmer coat, which is topping everything off with the shimmer paint. So blue part gets a blue shimmer paint, pink gets a pink shimmer paint, and so on and so forth. The shimmer paint just adds that magical touch to your accessories. Now for them pearly whites, I'm going to be using a white pearl paint to add that little touch. Just basically dropping a drop with your paintbrush. Wait, what? Dropping a drop? Does that make sense? I'm going to be doing the same across the corals. And on her starfishes as well. And we're back on a brand new day with much better lighting, and after letting everything dry overnight, so now we're going to put on the final touches. First up, I'm going to be using this glitter paint to brush on her shoulder pads to give that sparkling accents. However, it wasn't sparkly enough for my taste, so I ended up spraying more glitter on top of it, because if you know me, I love glitter and there is no such thing as too much glitter. Unless they're in your eyes or your nose, then that's bad. Next up is her dress, particularly her top, because in her artwork and in the promotional pictures, her top is very sparkly, so we're going to try to recreate that using the same glitter paint and brushing it on her dress directly. So my glitter paint was originally very watery, so it was very easy for me to brush it on, so if yours is a bit thick, you might want to dilute it first. And don't worry, once it dries, all these wet stains will be gone. So right now is a close-up of all her accessories before we put it back on her. So here are her shoes. So again, the shimmer paint is magical. It just makes everything so much better and makes everything pop more three-dimensional, I would say. And here is her bracelet. So I didn't do nothing much to it because I didn't do nothing much. That wasn't correct grammar, but I wanted to keep it simple, so just some purple accents and pearls detail there. Here is her headband. Again, shimmer paint, my BFF. And ignore the back, it was very messy, but hey, no one's gonna look at the back. And here is her main chest piece, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. I try to keep it as low-key as possible, but at the same time put color into it because I didn't want to overcrowd things and paint every single thing, so I'm really happy with the details. Here is the back. And finally, her purse, so I didn't have time to film this part, so I painted it off camera, but it's very simple. I just based it off with the main color scheme as the rest of her accessories and topped everything with the shimmer paint. And here is Meeshell with her completed look, so I am so happy with how everything turned out. She is absolutely one of my favorite restyles that I have ever done, and one that required a lot of effort as well because it may not seem much, but she had a lot of minute details that needed painting, so that took a lot of time. And here are her shoes, so her shoes are probably my favorite part of the entire restyle. Love them! And here is a closer look at her details, and her earrings are signature Briar's earrings that just painted gold. And I also gave her 2 bracelets because I wanted to give her that King Triton vibe with the dual cuffs, almost Wonder Woman-ish like a warrior, so I really love that. So I guess that wraps up my tutorial on how to repaint Meeshell Mermaid's accessories, so I really hope you guys had fun watching the video as much as I had fun making it. And remember to check out the first video if you want to know how to restyle her hair. And if you're restyling your own Meeshells with this tutorial, let me know how it turned out by tagging me a picture of your works on my Instagram at JLantisToys and you might get a shout out. And remember, a webisode restyle of Meeshell is coming soon, so thumbs up and subscribe if you don't want to miss that. But right now, thank you so much for watching and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye!